So I just wanted to do a video here about trying to interpret a dream that I had last night. So in this dream, like me and these two friends that I had in high school, like my best friends you could say at the time, there are these two Asian girls, their names are Jiang and Tian. And the dream was complicated, from what I can remember, we were all going to school together, but the school looked very different, we were in high school and the school was like really big and modern and um I in another part of the dream I needed my computer but I left it at home or something. So I went to randomly steal a computer from somebody I didn't even know. Like someone who just left their computer unattended or something, and I just scooped it up and kind of ran off with it and stuff. And then, relatedly slash unrelatedly, later, me and these friends planned some kind of a heist type of thing, where we were gonna steal more computers or some other sort of a precious item that is belonged to the school or had something to do with the school. And we had planned it very carefully, but I was trying to be low key about it. And I think my friends were very high key about it. They were excited and it was an exciting thing. I think that any kind of crime has that kind of element of excitement or it can. Um but they insisted on doing it on this day that was a very celebratory day for the school community or our religion or whatever have you. And it was a day where we all kind of did a big parade and there was a ceremony and stuff. It did have a religious flavor, if I had to say. So we were all, marching in this kind of procession or something. And I, my friends signaled to me, right? And so we were gonna do it. And so we kind of kind of left from the procession, which was really fishy because everyone was like, where the fuck are you going? We were expected very much to be there. And so we left, and some people like started following us because they're like, where are you going? And we went to go steal this thing, basically in front of everyone, kind of. And then we were running away, and people were chasing us. We ran up this wooden structure. I don't even know if it was a playground or what, but it was tall. And they totally busted us immediately, obviously. And I knew that that would happen, but I guess I just let it happen because they were so excited. And anyway, we were hauled back to our homes. And we were waiting there, and our parents were furious. And I just remember maybe it was my friend's parents or something, but they were yelling at her and being super mad and super, embarrassed and on this special day, this is what you choose to do, stuff like that. And it was just it was kind of a disaster, but then when I went to go steal something personally, it actually worked and it was fine. So yeah, I just wonder what it all means. Sometimes if as much as I'm interested in Jung and stuff, I really am not that good at interpreting dreams. And sometimes they really, they make perfect sense to me, and I'm like, oh, that must mean that. But and stuff like this, I'm just kind of like, what the fuck does that mean? Is it you know, is it I'm being led astray by false friends type of thing? Is it a cue for me to be to step up and be a bit wiser and just do what's good for me? Um, what's the whole thing about stealing, in this dream? I have stolen stuff in the past, but I don't do that anymore, and it was kind of just childish. I was actually kind of like a very young child thief, like even I remember when I was like, 4 years old, I would steal candy and stuff, and I didn't get caught, but later I did get caught as a slightly older kid. And anyway, I was an extremely petty thief, is what I'm trying to say, but I guess like my associations with that is just like being very young and just really wanting something and like I don't know, just kind of like not wanting to ask, like not wanting to go through like the I guess the asking and then maybe like they would say no and I just wanted what I wanted. And maybe there was some element to that that was like a sort of like self-definition, like this is me, this is my world, and like this is what I do here, and some kind of, you know, reaching for a self, like separate from my family or something like that. So yeah, perhaps there's all that, warnings against letting people lead you astray. I mean, like I got this fucking horrible haircut because I listened to this friend who, has led me astray before, to be honest. So I don't know why the fuck I'm still trying to trust people like this. And it just makes me mad. Everything makes me mad lately, and I think honestly, I just kind of need to be like alone a lot, and I just need to kind of like make my way alone. All right.